Hello again from Echeck Systems. This is Lee, and I'm going to show you guys how to use the feature Check Stub Custom Itemization Fields. So I wanted to first call your attention when you go into your menu here and you click on Settings. At the bottom here, you're going to see something called Check Stub Custom Itemization Fields. Now, what this does is, especially if you work with contractors or you pay multiple bills and you want to pay one big bill, but you want to show a line itemization and let's say how much of this money should be dedicated to who. Many different businesses work like this. We had a lot of requests for this. And so here it is. We are listening. Just wanted to show you what this looks like. So down here at the bottom, you can add up to 8 fields that will print out on the check. I have set this up, as you could see, and then I'll show you how to do it, with an invoice number, employee date, and amount, because that's how I wanted to break it down. So you can use these fields any way you like. And so basically the best way to do this is you, like I said, have up to 8 fields. So let's say you want to add another field. I can do a 5th field here. I set it up, like I said, originally with invoice number, employee date, and amount. And then very important to make sure that you choose what this should be right here. So invoice number, obviously, if you're sure it's a number, then click on number. But if it's going to have text or letters in it, better off to choose text. The employee name is going to be text. The date is obviously going to be in a date format. And then the amount is going to be a number. But you can do whatever you want. If you want to add another field, feel free to do so. I'm not sure what I'll call it, but I'll just call it field 5 for right now. And field 5 is going to be also a number. Most important, make sure that you put the check mark here because let's say for one time you want to remove the date field, that will now not show up. So make sure that everything you want to show up is showing up with a check mark. Like I said, you can add as many fields, you can delete them and use them as you need to. Just make sure. I'm going to actually take this out because I don't want that there. And I'm going to hit save. So now if you look, I have these 4 fields saved. And now when you go to the send payment and create new check, you will now see line itemization. So once you're finished filling in everything here, let's say that this check is just going to pick a number. It's $800. I'm not going to fill in the rest because you already know how to do that. And I click on line itemization. I can now add these really cool things that will print on the stub of the check. So you put in the invoice number, the name, I'm just going to put John Smith, and the date of the job and the amount. So John Smith is getting $100. And now I want to add a second one. So let's put Jane Smith and once again a date. And Jane Smith is getting $200. And then we're going to add one more field. And this is going to be Jason Smith, all the Smith family getting a nice paycheck here today. Let's see. With my math, that makes 500 left. Okay. And then as soon as you finish off your check and hit save, I can't do it right now because it's not, yeah, you know what? Okay. I'll just do that. I'm just going to fill this in, picked up these names and just write 3 employees payment. Okay, filled in everything over here, selected my signature. Okay, and so let me make sure I completed everything here. Check number, everything's here. Now you click on save, and then when you generate, you will now see in the preview the line itemization right here. Hopefully that's a new feature that you guys love, and don't forget to give us your feedback. Have a wonderful day.